Deb, morning to you. Great to have you with us on this. Just tell us, what do we know about this strike?
Good morning. Yeah, it's very unusual for the Ukrainian military to actually spell out in a social media post when Western weapons are used in their attacks. And they made the point of saying that these British supplied Storm Shadow cruise missiles were part of what they called a massive combined missile and airstrike against a chemical plant in the Bryansk region of Western Russia that the Ukrainians say is a key place that produces gunpowder, explosives, rocket fuel components, all things that have been used in Russia's war machine, in the ammunition and missiles that are then fired by Russia into Ukraine. And it's part of a pattern that we're seeing of intensified deep strikes by the Ukrainian military against, yes, these military facilities or facilities in Russia that have military use, but also against energy infrastructure. There's been a huge ramping up. Reuters was reporting nearly 60 strikes against energy production plants across Russia since August. And it's all designed to increase the pressure on Vladimir Putin, who, let's not forget, is under pressure too from Donald Trump to strike some kind of peace deal as the war grinds on in Ukraine. And that whole effort, as we've seen in the last 24 hours, has been thrown once again into doubt. There was a plan for the US president and the Russian president to meet in Hungary within a couple of weeks to talk about peace. And yet yesterday, the White House saying that there is currently no immediate plan for that meeting to take place. And instead, and this is key, Mark Rutte, the head of NATO, is travelling to Washington. He'll be there today to meet with Donald Trump, and Ukraine will be at the forefront of discussions there. And as well as that, you had the British Defence Secretary earlier this week saying how he had put aside or was ready to spend well over £100 million on British forces deploying to Ukraine as part of a multinational force that would be envisaged to be in place in the event of a ceasefire. I mean, the idea that Russia would allow that to happen does seem quite far-fetched, yet it does show the efforts that are going on now to try to force Russia to the negotiating table and to secure a deal that would not be in Russia's favour, but would be something that Ukraine could accept.
Indeed. All right, Deborah, for now, thank you for that update. Really appreciate it. Deborah Haynes, our security and defence editor.